All right, good evening, guys. This is DM Fit, and we are looking at all of the Panda pre workouts in their lineup. It is a lot, and every single one is completely different. So, what I'm going to do today is break down what each one is, and you can figure out which one is best for you. I've tried all of these personally, at least a tub of each one, basically, and I'm going to break down what's the difference between each one. Starting with Panda Pandemic. Panda Pandemic has 500 milligrams of caffeine total, so it's a very high caffeine profile, and it has good pump formula. This is basically your everyday super strong pre-workout. If you think of like a Rise Fully Loaded, it's a Rise Fully Loaded, but it's for real big boys that work out in the gym. So this is Panda Pandemic, comes in a bunch of different flavors. This is their signature pre-workout. Next, we have Panda Pump. Panda Pump is probably the best non-caffeine pre-workout on the market because it's not just a pump powder. It's actually everything that you would have in a normal pre-workout except for the caffeine. So it has things like lion's mane. It has everything for pump. It has glycerol powder, alpha GPC, pine bark, estrogen. It's everything you would have in a normal pre-workout just without the caffeine. This is a great late night pre-workout if you have to work out super late, or if you're someone who's overstimulated by caffeine, doesn't like that crash afterwards. Panda Pump will give you everything a pump and all of the mental and physical benefits of a pre-workout. The next one on our line is Panda Burn. This is their fat burner pre-workout, and it's not quite a pre-workout. It really just has a lot of stuff for the fat burning properties like CLA, Fibersol, L-carnitine, L-tyrosine. So this is a fat burner, especially if you're trying to trim down. If you're someone who's very overweight, it's more about the diet, guys. It really is. But if you're trying to trim down towards the end of a cut, you can mix in some Panda Burn. This doesn't necessarily have to be taken as a pre-workout. It can be taken as like in place of an energy drink. Normally, you drink a White Monster, or if you drink any of the Rise pre-workouts, not pre-workouts, any of the Rise energy drinks, you just take Panda Burn instead. A scoop of this is going to be cheaper than your normal energy drink, and it's a fat burner. If you want to use it as a pre-workout, I would add half a scoop of this and then half a scoop of something else, so you still get the benefit, right? All right, next we have Panda Rampage. This was my favorite. This was my favorite for the last year. It is Panda Pandemic, but with super high stem. There is significantly more caffeine in this. It is a kick you in the face kind of pre workout. It has good pump as well, but it's basically the high stem version of Panda Pandemic. This was my favorite until 2 weeks ago. They dropped Panda Skull. Panda Skull is a neurotropic pre workout, and it is, I'd say, the best pre-workout I've ever taken. I've been working out for about 8 years. I've been on pre-workout probably 7 of them. I've tried everything from Rise to Gold Standard to C4 to Gorilla Mind. I've tried them all, and I genuinely would say this is the best pre-workout I've ever taken. Not kidding. This is Panda Skull. It is a neurotropic pre-workout. It has caffeine and all the stuff for your energy. It has everything for pump as well. But on top of that, it has all the neurotropics to it. It's something that's going to make you feel more euphoric in the gym. Like you will be dancing between sets, vibing to whatever you're listening to. You will feel more optimistic about hitting heavy weight. Like you will put more weight on the bar just to hit it because of this. It doesn't have a really high crash to it afterwards. It's kind of a slow come down, it's a slow release. And this is, in my opinion, the best pre workout I've ever taken. Lastly, we have Panda Sinister. This is a collab between Black Magic and Panda, and this is the most loaded label I've ever seen. It's stupid. That's why this is so big. Look at the size of this compared to all the others. It's absolutely obnoxious. So this is Panda Sinister. It's a once to twice a week pre-workout. So I would buy like Panda Skull and Panda Sinister. Panda Skull is your everyday pre-workout, and then Panda Sinister is something you're using once to twice a week. I only say that because in my experience, I have a pretty big crash after using this. Now I will go to the gym. I'll have an absolutely insane pump. I'll hit PRs. I want to murder somebody, but I do crash pretty hard afterwards. And that's because it does have DMEA in it, or DMAE, I'm sorry, which is like a drug just about. And it is very, very, very strong. This is only for high level advanced lifters. If you use any of these, make sure you use code DMFIT. It'll save you 20% off and brings the price per serving down to almost $1. You're not going to find these loaded of labels for that kind of price on just about anything else. So use code DMFIT. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram or on TikTok, and I hope you have a great day.